me see if I can help you out a little bit. So you've got an image with multiple colors and multiple layers that is going to be near impossible to put on a shirt without it getting heavy and bulky, because some of it's like watercolor print and things like that. So the best thing that I can think of to do, there may be other ways you may prefer to do it, but this is the way I would do it. I would go and upload my image, and I must have clicked something on my mouse. There we go. I would bring my image in, and this is the image that you gave me, and I would choose complex and hit continue, and then continue, because there's nothing to clean up. It's a square, because you have these stripes and all that you want. If you didn't, then you would clean up all of that. And right here, you're going to save as a print and cut. You see the square box around it. So you're going to name it and tag it. I'm just going to put stripes. I'm going to delete it after this. And test. Name it, tag it, and save it. And this can be a little tricky and a little difficult to do because of that color pink, but we're going to try it. We're going to select that image and we're going to insert it. And let's see. We get a square. Let's see if I can duplicate that pink or get it really close. I'm going to cover that. And we're going to go into advanced color, and I'm going to come up here to these pinks. Get into the pinks. And this is where the trickiness is going to come in, because we don't have the hex code for the pink that they used. Getting close. Getting close. That's pretty darn close. So you want to get in there and get it as close as you possibly can to that color. And then you're going to select them both and flatten them. Let's see if it kind of just, it's still there. You can see it. So my color's off. So I'm going to undo. Because finding this shape, if we can find this shape, I don't know, don't really, could probably, you won't have that white outline as my issue. We can try it. To get rid of that pink and choose our own pink. Let's see, let's go to a circle. You can do it this way as well and change that whole pink color out. So let's just start with one big circle right here and duplicate it. And we're going to make that one smaller. There may be one in Design Space, but you can actually make your own. Duplicate that. And you're basically going to come in and weld all of this together and make it the color you want. And you can see how I'm kind of forming this little ruffle to go over it so that it's all one color. Like I said, you're going to lose that line unless you can find one where you can duplicate, make a shadow layer, and we may be able to do that. Let me just hide that real quick. I'm going to select all and weld. Then I'm going to make it pink. And I'm going to unhide. And now we have those little curvy lines there. So let's get a shape. Let me get a circle. I'm just going to go ahead and make it pink. I'm going to unlock it and skew it up. And it's not going to be exact, but, and duplicate. just going to twist it. Speed this up just a little bit. But you're just basically forming your own logo over that black and white stripe. So now I have all that, so I am going to again hide this piece. I'm going to select all of that and weld. And I have something there, let's see, so let's duplicate it. And I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller. I'm going to duplicate it again, and I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller still. And this is not going to probably be exact, but we're going to get close. And so we're going to trying to get just those bottom two layers, select those bottom two and slice. Okay, and I'm going to arrange and get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Now I have my, I'm going to duplicate that bottom layer. You can see I took that smaller layer, the bottom layer and the medium layer, and I sliced the medium layer from the bottom layer, leaving my small layer there. Okay, and now I'm going to take this bottom layer again and I'm going to contour it where I sliced it because I didn't duplicate it. I'm just going to hide the contours and I'm going to make that white. And we're going to see. I'm just going to attach this or weld it. So now I have that space in there. I'm going to move the white one to the back. We're going to align, center, and we're going to flatten. So now it's flattened and you can't see the grid back there, so it's attached to something. So let's bring our original image back, and I'm just going to place that right over the top, and I'm going to select it all and I'm going to flatten. So now I've changed it, and it's not exact to what you had there, but it's close, so you can figure out how to get your own shape there and do that. And now they wanted the words game day in leopard print. So how do we do that? So let's get game day, and it's probably going to be all lowercase. It's going to look better. And then day, let's do it in caps. Do game day here. And I don't know. Let's go with, I can try the Magnolia font, and there, Magnolia Sky right there. Don't like it. I'm going to go with Impact just so you can see it. You'll pick your own font. There's Impact. I'm just going to make it all caps. Then we're going to align it and we're going to center it. And we're going to make it the size we want. And get that right in there. Just kind of center it up where you want it, where it looks good. Now how do we make it leopard print? You're going to go to upload and you're going to upload a pattern. You're going to have a pattern. So what I did is I went over here and I looked, and I kind of like this one here. I like this one here. Whatever it is you like. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to right click and I am going to download that image. And it's gone to my downloads. Let's see if you can see that. My downloads, I'm on a Mac, so it's right here. I'm going to go over to Design Space and I'm going to click on Upload. So when I click Upload, over here on the right, you don't want to do image. You want to come over here on the right and upload a pattern. And then you're going to drag and drop that pattern into your Design Space, and you're going to name it leopard print. Oops, I spelled leopard wrong. There we go. Leopard print, and then you're going to name it and tag it, whatever it might be. Animals and wildlife, that works. And I'm just going to say it's a multicolor and a brown. That way when I search those, it will come up, even black maybe. And then I'm going to hit save down here on the bottom. Let me move that back up so you guys can see it. If I can get it to cooperate with me. There we go. Then you're just going to hit save. And depending on the image that you choose, it could take a while to upload. That one was pretty quick. So you're not going to see anything. You can see where I uploaded your image over here, but the rest of it's gone. So I'm just going to hit cancel at that point. And now I'm going to select my game day, and I am going to weld them. I want to weld my lettering. And you can do individual letters if you want and do them in different prints, but we're going to change this to no fill, and we're going to go to print. We're going to select our little color space here where it's black. We're going to change that to pattern on our print type. There's my leopard print right there. I'm going to select it. And now you can see that it's in there. But if you look down here, you can see this line running across, and that will really show up. You want to edit the pattern. And when you edit the pattern, you can scale that to fit in there just a little bit better. You can move it around. I kind of like the way that that's looking. You can flip it horizontal and all of that. Once you get it like you want, just click off of it. And now you can see it in here. And then I'm going to select it and flatten. And if I've done everything correctly, this one has got not supported by maker, image too large. If you've got that little caution sign, and I've got to take that down to 6.75 by 9.25 because it's a square, so you're going to end up with 6.75 on print and cut, unless you layer this up, which is going to be kind of small. Now you can do this part separate maybe and slice it from this and do the stripes and your flowers out of something else, but you are going to be limited with that square to 6.75. You can unlock it and make it bigger long ways, but that's going to skew it. So, but that is basically how you're going to set that up for print and cut. I hope that helped you out, and if you need any more help, please just let me know.